The last thing I actually sat down and watched, like, I'm going to sit down and watch this, was the K-On! Movie.
Wow.
Why?
That's such a fucking throwback for us.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Why?
I don't know, but just, I watched that and I'm like,
I would quit anime if I had to watch that.
Okay, question. Did you like the K-On! movie?
no, I didn't.
Okay. Did you like K-On! though?
I liked K-On!
Okay.
There's something nice about the thought of someone in a cinema watching K-On! And then thinking, I'm done with anime now. It's over for me.
I don't know if it was, maybe it was just like, that's enough, or
Yeah.
maybe it was because a combination of like, well, now I'm in Japan, it's like all this stuff that you see.
Doesn't feel as like unique and as
Well, it's like, it's there. It's
It's
IRL.
not as romanticized anymore, right? Would
I
you say?
don't know if I read it somewhere or someone's told me this, but when you come to Japan, you realize that manga artists are actually, they're not creative. They're just really good at representing real life in a very consumable way.
Right. It's true. Yeah.
You know? And that's not a bad thing. Obviously, that's great. Like you get, that's really good about reading like the sort of the daily life genre,
Like K-On!
like K-On!, like Yotsuba, like all those sorts of things where it's all the stuff you see in those is real life, just sort of compressed into like a form where you can consume it all really quick. And I think that's a great thing. That makes it really enjoyable to read or watch or whatever. But I just sort of like, yeah, that'll do. And unfortunately, that was also at the peak of what was known as like the moeblob era.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it just kind of ended up, I don't know. It just sort of turned me off. Like, yeah, I don't. I'm
Yeah,
done.
as much as I love the moeblob era, like kind of halfway through it, I was like, all right, can we get something else now?
I
please?"
hated the moeblob era.
Yeah.
I remember like so the reason I haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist was because that was during the moeblob era, and that was when I thought I needed to save shows in case I lost my faith in anime, because there wasn't enough shows coming out per season to like keep my interest.
That wasn't moeblob.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then the Isekai era started. I'm like, okay, boys, I'm good.
The what?
The Isekai era. So now
We're in the isekai.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, see, now I hate that.
I like that.
I'm sorry.
I like that you hate that.
I'm sorry, everyone. I just can't stand isekai. Like,
No,
even-
it's boring.
No, no, no.
It's so boring.
I don't want to see a bunch of normal teenagers in like some fantasy. You know, like, I get it. It's cool, but it's not
cool.
It's not cool.
As someone who likes the Isekai era, I can definitely say like most of it is fucking trash.